Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. My name is E2 and we are back with Abydos chapter 3 part 3. That's part 3 as in our YouTube video / stream part 3. We are on emulator because I got tired of PC client crashing, so audio might be a little bit cutting out every now and then, but I just don't want it to keep crashing, so we're gonna try this for a bit. But last we left off, we were about to go fight our way to a business meeting. We were going to make sure that we could sign a contract or not sign a contract. I don't really know what they decided on in the end, to be honest. But regardless, we gotta keep the big train cannon out of the hands of the evil corporations. And we have to destroy it. So if you want to watch these live, hop over on YouTube or join us over here on Twitch. Feel free to join whichever one you like. And if not, that is okay. But you get to miss out on all the fun parts, like OBS fully crashing because I switched scenes. That's fun, right? Don't you want to witness that? That sounds fun. But anyway, just sit back, grab some tea, and enjoy. And enjoy however many episodes we can get through today. Part 3 of 100. Because there are so many episodes in this story. It's a great story. I really do like it. But oh my gosh, this is long. All right, I'm just gonna hop right back in it, shall we, guys? Because we have a lot to get through. You and us. You and us. All right, the battle begins. Oh, no. We left off with Shiroko being like on the roof. Now we're going to fight. So now Shiroko and Hoshino are fighting each other. Yeah, and Hoshino's going to win. Yeah, come on, Shiroko. Nice try. A for effort. Shiroko! Even Shiroko is no match. Has the gap in power always been like this? Yeah. Have you never seen Hoshino fight? It seems you've grown stronger, Hoshino. Oh, man. You really are strong, Shiroko. You're going to outdo me in no time at this rate. Nah. Here, there you go. You satisfied, Shiroko? Hoshino. Back then, I thought the whole world was against. Oh, we're dropping right into the meat and potatoes of this. Right into this. No waiting. Back then, I thought the whole world was against me, but then Nonomi saved me. Oh. I don't vibe with Hoshino anymore. Neon, I don't get you're so quick to be like, oh, I don't like them. Neon. You know what? You'll understand when you're older. When you're old and mature like me, Neon, you'll be able to see that every person deserves love just because you disagree with one thing. When you're old and wise like me. Like Hoshino. Oh, man. Without her, I probably would have fallen and become a criminal. I never would have met Shiroko. I met Nonomi and Shiroko, and that's how the foreclosure task force came to be. That's how they saved me. That's why I can't just pretend Nonomi's time with the foreclosure task force wasn't real. Also, big important thing I fully forgot about. Nonomi got kidnapped. Completely forgot to mention that. Nonomi got kidnapped. So we are also going to save Nonomi. I forgot to mention that. Probably an important thing I should have said. We need to go save Nonomi. So yeah. All right, I guess I can't use my, oh, can I use the, no, alt key? Oh, I can use the alt button. Nice. I can't let her make herself the bad guy, or let her believe she never deserved to be here. So I'm going to bring back Nonomi safely, but none of that will matter if she has nowhere to come back to. That's why you guys need to stay here. No! We go together! Come on, Hoshino, you can figure it out. What on earth? I'm sure there's a way if we wait for Sensei. There has to be a way. You're not wrong. Yeah, sure, with Sensei's help we'd be able to beat anything that comes our way. But not even Sensei can undo the past. It's the same as not being able to bring back the dead. This train cannon, the antithesis of Yume's dream for Abydos, the ongoing war with the private equity fund. It all originates from the Abydos Student Council's mistakes. If Yume had found out about this train cannon, she would have come running for help to destroy it right away. That's just who she was. Should fight Shiroko Terror. I think Hoshino would still win. Sometime, I once again don't want to spoil, but like at some point, we haven't seen Hoshino at her full potential. That's all I'm gonna say. We have not seen Hoshino at her full potential. Although Shiroko Terror was pretty powerful. But I think now I think she's maybe slightly more powerful than normal Shiroko. Like, she didn't really get too much power. Well, she did, but she doesn't have it anymore. But I wasn't there by her side. So I can't begin to pretend I knew what Yume was thinking with this contract. Maybe she was hoping the train cannon would be impossible to find in the Abydos Desert. That's why I'm gonna finish this. I'll do what I couldn't 2 years ago. The train cannon is the symbol of Abydos' student council's darkness. There's no reason for the foreclosure task force to involve itself. Nonomi shouldn't be shouldering all this guilt. Shiroko, you have no obligation to take on old responsibilities. But we do because we're your friends. We all shoulder it. None of them are as powerful as E2. What? The game deletion? That's not my fault. That's OBS's fault. Actually, that's probably LD player. Hoshino Terra will be the Doomslayer of Givotos. Yes. Yes. Probably, honestly. She might be. We'll see. This is my cross to bear. You know what? You know what? We've already mentioned this because Trinity as a school district exists, right? And they specifically say we worship God. They have never said the name Jesus, but they have said they worship God, not a God, God with a capital G. Hoshino just used the phrase cross to bear. Now, that could be referencing Jesus, because that's the whole thing, cross to bear, right? The whole crucifixion thing. It could also mean, well, no, that also means that if that is real, I guess it doesn't have to specifically be relating to Christianity, but it would relate to the Roman Empire. Because the Romans were the one crucifying people. So, apparently there were Romans. Man, now that's a history lesson for Kavotos. The Romans were canon to Blue Archives. Oh man, I don't know, I guess some other civilization could have invented crucifixion, but it basically just means that that existed at some point. Some society in the past used to do it. Man. Don't go, Hoshino. Yeah, way to fully ruin the moment, E2. Revive Paxtra mana. No. Never be able to know what kind of person Yume was. The only memories I have of our foreclosure task force, so I'll never know what happened to her. I can't pretend to understand your feelings, or the person you were in the Abydos Student Council, and I'm sorry for that. To me, the foreclosure task force is everything. It's all I know. Don't reject it, Hoshino. Why do you keep referring to the foreclosure task force as you guys? Yeah, you're part of it. Chiroko. It should be we, right? Not you guys, so why? You are. What does it say next to your name, Hoshino? Sorry, Chiroko, I have to go. Hoshino, what does it say next to your name? I know you can't see the subtitles, but what does it say next to your name? It says foreclosure task force. Stop kidding around. Oh, Ayane got a helicopter? Remember? I forgot. Ayane just has a helicopter. So you're saying you're going to without us? It's like we have a helicopter. I forgot about that. Multiple helicopters? Is that 3? I count 3. What do you mean 3? Who's flying them? This is no different from what happened last time. Ayane, how are you piloting 3 Are these drones? I did not know. I thought she was a pilot. Well, she's like the tactician or whatever, but she's also a pilot for them. Who's controlling? Who's flying them? Remote control via AI brain? Maybe. I don't doubt it. I've just never seen that before. That was also a sick CG. I may go back and screenshot that later. Ayane, where did all these water clouds come from? Okay, here we go. We gotta screenshot this. This is sick. All right. You completely lack the ability to learn from your mistakes. You intend to repeat the same cycle over and over. You're acting irresponsibly. It's completely careless. And everyone else will shoulder that burden. All right, so quick, I guess, recap. In the first Abido story, the first main Abido story, Hoshino, like, signed over herself to, like, say, like, oh, if you sign over yourself, we'll get rid of your debt. So she basically did that, and she basically signed herself up for death so that they wouldn't have to pay off the debt anymore. And then the rest of the girls had to come save her. So when she's saying you're doing it again, that's what she's referencing. So she already did this once. We just barely made it out last time, and only thanks to Sensei. And now you're gonna run off and make the same exact mistake? Are we going to see Ayane's famous table flip? We already saw it. Well, this is about right. You sure do get things done when you set your mind to it, Ayane. So that's how it's gonna be. A 2-on-1 fight against Serika and Ayane. And the 3 helicopters. Do you not see the giant helicopters? I don't doubt that Hoshino can't handle herself, but you can't not acknowledge the fact that there are 3 choppers flying on their own. I guess I won't be able to call myself your upperclassman if I don't give it my all. Yes, I'll prevent this ridiculous, idiotic, reckless behavior no matter what it takes. I'm still blown away. These guys have billions of dollars in debt. What do you mean you have access to 3 choppers? I can't get over it. I can't get over the fact that she has 3 of them. One of them makes sense because they found one at like the beach resort and whatever. And you know what? Transportation, I get it. Maybe having 1, totally worth it. But why do we have 3? Where did you get the other 2? Oh, man. Brace yourself, Hoshino. Yeah, no, Serika, no offense. You can't really compare to the 3 helicopters. The student council vice president's orders. All right, that was a nice short one. Maybe they're all gonna get really short. Maybe, we'll see. Flashback. You know, Hoshino, I had to pinch my cheek to make sure I wasn't dreaming when we first met. I couldn't have been more thankful to have an underclassman that was so cute and reliable by my side. I've never had a way with words, but if I had to explain it, I would say that being able to spend time with you like this feels like a miracle. Oh man. The name of this chapter is Traces of a Miracle. Oh man. Miracle is like a big theme in Blue Archive. Miracles and stuff like that. I mean, if you couldn't get the religious symbolism in all of Blue Archive, you know, I don't think there's enough of it. But we see each other every day. I saw you yesterday, I saw you today, and I'll see you tomorrow too. What's the big deal? Oh man, there's gonna be a tomorrow where you won't see her. There is eventually gonna be one tomorrow. I know that, but miracles are supposed to be incredible and rare, aren't they? Well, no, not always, Hoshino. That's what I believe. There are a lot of things about life that I don't understand, but this I'm sure of. One day, Hoshino, you are going to have cute underclassmen of your own, and when you do, being able to see their faces every day, make memories together today, tomorrow, and the day after that. You'll find that those simple, seemingly insignificant everyday moments are the true miracles. Yeah, having underclassmen in a school like this, that'd be a real miracle. Especially considering how everyone's leaving the district. Hey, but it happened. Miracles do come true. I mean, are we even gonna have new students? That's not what I meant, Hoshino. I'm trying to say that everyday life. Okay, if you say so, Yume. Yeah, so if you miraculously end up with some adorable underclassmen, Hoshino, Pinky, promise you'll take good care of them, okay? Alright, I got it, promise. So doing that by taking out these 3 Apache helicopters. I don't think they're Apache helicopters. They might be Hueys? I don't know much about helicopters. I'm better at planes. I'm still not good at planes. They look like Hueys, I think. Oh man. Guess I'm screenshotting all of these today. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't crash the PC. It should be fine. I really gave it my all. How did you take down the 3 helicopters? We could have used those to... Ah! We could have used them. We could have used them, Hoshino. We didn't even leave a scratch. How? Why are we on the floor now? We were on the rooftop. I'm sorry, Ayane and Serika. They couldn't exactly take it easy on you with 3 combat helicopters. Yeah! What? Can we talk about... I mean, I'm glad you acknowledged them, but where do they come from? You're right, though, Ayane. I haven't changed a bit. I'm really sorry. Apologize to Sensei for me, will you? This old timer just keeps making the same mistakes. It's okay if you hate me for this. What if now we just need Sensei to stop her to be like, I'm here! The world exploded, but I'm alive. You're Abydos' future, Ayane and Serika. You're the only ones who came here because you truly cared about Abydos. That's why I have to protect your future. That's my job as your upperclassman, after all. Oh man. Tattered Ayane. No. Would you like to drive? Probably a fighter jet. That would be the most fun. Because I'm such a Top Gun fan, I would have to pick the F-14, which I know doesn't exist anymore, but like, it's such a cool airplane. It's so cool. But yeah. Because all the other ones are kind of boring. Like, I mean, tanks are cool, but you can't see anything because you're inside a tank. Submarines, same idea, but also I feel like I would be terrified of that. Not claustrophobic, I just don't want to be underwater that deep. I don't know, I guess like a Humvee would be kind of cool, but I don't know, fighter jets seem fun. I think fighter jets seem fun. I could settle for like a cargo plane. Or you know what? Actually, no, because they retired those because they're unsafe. Yeah, I'll stick with fighter jet. Kind of basic, I know, but this is too much. You can't denounce the old student council and its president as a fake. And all by yourself. That's all right, Serika. Yeah, this is the way it should be. I'll graduate one day, you know. When that happens, it'll be your turn to step up to the plate. Be responsible for Abydos. That's the way the world works. I, as your upperclassman, have to protect you. Forge the path to you walk towards your future. And you, underclassmen, will outgrow me one day and keep on walking forward. You're the Foreclosure Task Force. You have to keep moving forward to Abydos' future. Once I make the train cannon disappear, everything will be resolved. Abydos' threats, the past student council's mistakes, the district corporation's schemes, it'll finally be done with. Well, you still have like the millions and millions of dollars of debt, but yeah, a lot of the stuff will go. After that, you'll be just fine. Ooh, A10 would be fun. Those are loud. Nonomi, Shiroko, Serika, Ayane. I know you'll do great. It's okay if Yume's Abydos Student Council fades into the past. That way the Foreclosure Task Force and Sensei can walk the path to make a new future. Go forward into the future, to the light. That's the will of the departed final Abydos Student Council president. And the order of the Student Council Vice President Takanashi Hoshino. But you said it was fake! I don't have to take orders of you if you said it was fake. Aha! The loophole! I know, I'm missing the point. Everyone okay? Shiroko, you're the most injured out of all of us. Are you okay? Yes. Is Hoshino gone? Yes, we couldn't stop her. She was too strong. And I wasn't strong enough. What do we do now, Shiroko? I don't know. I've never seen Hoshino like that before. It's like, how do I put it? Shiroko knows! Oh, wait. Is this similar? Is she also a demon? Has she seen this before? Is it another flashback? No. If I remember correctly, the contract Yume wrote. Yeah? Today is the 2-year anniversary of the contract signing. I wouldn't call it an anniversary. Maybe just the end date. It's not really anniversary, is something you celebrate. Which means today is the day the student council president Yume disappeared. Oh, it's combat Hoshino time. It's combat Hoshino time. Let's go. But also let's not go because it's kind of the wrong message, but let's go. It's so sick. All set. Time to go rescue Nonomi. And finish what I couldn't 2 years ago. Ooh. Alright, the episodes are getting a lot shorter now. Counterattack. Same pitch she used, yeah, when she was in school. Neon, no spoilers, Neon. No spoilers. No spoilers, Neon. It's not the best of conditions, but please bear with it for the time being, miss. Who on earth? Yeah, I saw you. Get back here! It's me. The Foreclosure Task Force will strike soon. Things are proceeding smoothly. We must be fully prepared and... Oh, is this the guy? Nephthys has betrayed us. Oh. As expected. I thought she was working with Nephthys. But she still locked up Nonomi. They've shown their hand sooner than we thought. And those Abydos punks really are a threat. All is well. I simply doubled the security. Okay. I see. It's fine. We've been expecting this betrayal. Whether it's Shale or Foreclosure Task Force, I'll take care of everything. All right, sir. Confirmed. I'm doubling the barricade heights and setting up anti-tank mines as an extra precaution. The labor. I just love that the Labor Party is here. Red Winter doesn't care as long as they get paid. They will do the job. No questions asked. Oh my gosh. Understood. A train cannon? You've got to be kidding me. I have no interest in an outdated weapon. Our focus is on the transcendent technology used to create it. If we get our hands on that, we could build weapons unlike anything Kavotos has ever seen. After all, it is the work of a genius tyrant emperor. I understand I'll increase the number of market guards. And gangsters, I guess. Nephthys betrayed us. A blessing in disguise. We'll use this opportunity to reclaim the business that Kaiser Loans overtook. Is this Millennium? Wait, what are they doing? Oh, okay. See, this is the same background that they used in the Decagrammaton story. And I was like, what? This is like, I was like, wait, what are they doing here? Okay, this is just supposed to be like a work tent. They're just reusing the background. Because I was like, wait, to be clear, this background, the last time we saw it, and the only time we've seen it, is in like the like an Arctic glacier sea. So I was like, why are we all the way here? Okay, I see. Overseer, what do you want? Do you know what time it is? Huh? Emergency situation? What, Lore? What kind of stuff are you spouting? Like, what? We're finally getting the wheels rolling on the Trans-Desert Railway construction? So what's all this war stuff about? All right. Hikari, there's a big battle coming, full speed. Huh? Can we get the fight with them? That would be fun. I mean, that's probably how it's going to end up. Because remember, we know that the Shupogakis end up being like super nice. Well, not super nice, but like Sensei, like they listen to Sensei when he says like, hey, stop it. They'll be like, okay. I'm alive. What up? What's poppin'? Do we get to see Serena? It's my guess. Oh, just doctor. Come on, you have so many doctor students. I don't know. Even invent a new one. That'd be kind of cool. It would be cool to see it because we have Gehenna, we have Trinity. I think those are the only two medical. I think those are the only two medical groups we have. So, you know, why not add like a Millennium one or I don't know, any other one. But you do immediately, Sensei, you're finally awake. Sit up in bed. Oh, it's a joke because it's the I don't know what game it's from, but you know, you're finally awake. What a relief. You were caught in a huge explosion, but miraculously you didn't suffer in a single scratch. Thank you, Plana. Thank you, Plana. I hope you can wake up soon. You'll need strict bed rest to combat the exhaustion. No, I gotta go. Sensei, where are you going? I'm running late. I have to get to Abidos. Thank you guys, Skyrim. Skyrim. Yes, we understand you're a busy person, but don't overdo it, okay? And before you go, make sure to stop at the front desk to pay your bill. Bill it to the Republic. I get free healthcare. Wait. Sensei has to pay, but the students get free healthcare, which we know from a very specific and niche line. The helicopters are in flames on the field. Huh. So they've just had them. Okay. Feel like they would have come in use a lot. Guys, what happened? Sensei! Sensei Hoshino. Hoshino is... Let's head to the classroom first, everyone. Okay. Okay. I'm a mess anyway, so let's wash up first. We agreed to regroup in the foreclosure task room after cleaning up the area. Hoshino left on her own. Yeah, she told us not to follow her. I couldn't do anything to stop her. I'm still too weak. Don't beat yourself up, Shiroko. It doesn't suit you at all. And it's not that you're weak or anything. Hoshino's just way too strong. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, you're sweet, Serika. What the heck? Isn't this normally when you make fun of me? Okay. She's like, okay. I will. What do we do, Sensei? How do we stop Hoshino? Let me talk to her. Go talk to her. Using force was completely futile. She even pulled rank on us, saying that this was an order from the vice president. If your healthcare or credit card declines and you wake up in a coma, just knock you out again. No, don't do it. I gotta get to my students. In other words, she's made a clear declaration as a member of the previously ambiguous Abido Student Council. She's declaring herself a member of the Abido Student Council, of which President Yume, the principal of the contract, was a member, so the responsibility falls on the Abido Student Council, and not the Foreclosure Task Force. Hoshino intends to shoulder everything on her own, rescuing Nonomi, finding and destroying the train cannon, and all the following consequences. Do we really have no right to be a part of Hoshino's fight to stop her from doing this? I mean, we can go help. We can just be vigilantes, you know? Speaking of vigilantes, can we invite Reisa? I mean, she wouldn't do anything, but she could be there. That would be a crazy team up if we invited Reisa and Suzumi. The most insane cameo for no reason. But Hoshino denies her cherished past, and Nonomi, one of our own members, is in danger. Our role is to wait anxiously on the sidelines. I mean, actually, that's a good point, because Nonomi is missing. Even if it might be, in Hoshino's mind, her fault that she's gone missing, Nonomi's still part of the Foreclosure Task Force, so they could be like, nah, she's part of our club, we're going. You know? But I know they're not in that position right now to argue or whatever. Do you want to stop Hoshino? That's a given. Nonomi is a member of our Foreclosure Task Force. It's only right that we save her together. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. We can't let Hoshino face this fight alone, and it's an issue concerning the legitimacy of the Foreclosure Task Force. Yeah, that's right. What matters is most is bringing Hoshino back. She's making the same mistake as before, shouldering the burdens on her own. If we can't make her understand that, it's pointless to try to physically stop her. Right now, Hoshino's focused on carrying out what President Yume's will, even if it means abandoning us. Exactly, she's chasing the shadows of the past, not looking at the people by her side. I feel like I'm in a daytime soap opera. Well, you're in a visual novel. How in the world are we going to convince Hoshino to come back? Actually, more importantly, how are we even going to stop her? Now that Sensei's here, we can figure something out. We'll be okay with just us? We have to be. This is our issue. We have to stop Hoshino, and we have to do it through legitimate means. Our issue. I guess we don't have any other choice then, right? Yes, let's review the problems we need to resolve. First and foremost, our priority is to save Nonomi and prevent her from being forcibly transferred to Highlander Academy. However, since we have no intel on where Nonomi is being held, our only option is to follow Nefty's orders and deny the student council. But the private equity fund forces will do everything they can to stop us from attending the meeting. That's correct, and we need to stop Hoshino as well, who's currently acting alone. There are three main reasons we need to stop Hoshino. First, Nonomi is a member of the Foreclosure Task Force, so it's our responsibility to save her. To deny this is to deny the very purpose of the Foreclosure Task Force. Next, even if it's Hoshino, the private equity fund's troops are too numerous for one person to handle. Hoshino could be critically injured if left to act alone. I would be interested to see if she could do it alone. She'd be really close, I think. If not, just be able to do it. We'll see. And lastly, we have a responsibility to ensure that the train cannon located in the Abydos Desert doesn't fall into the wrong hands. So we're gonna need to figure out where it is and secure ownership rights. Yes, that's right. Those are some tricky conditions to meet. It's a steep mountain we have to climb. Yes, the past student council and the current foreclosure task force. It seems we finally addressing the black hole of our past we've been averting our eyes from so long. Sometimes it feels like someone is probing at all our blind spots, executing a strategy to target us where we are weakest. A strategy? That may come across as a bit odd. It's only a feeling. No, I felt it too. An unusual feeling, but one I can't put into words. You too, Sensei. Oh, I forgot all about that, like, that guy who's obsessed with death. He's, like, orchestrating it all. I have one more thing to add. What is that? I want to keep Hoshino from getting more hurt somehow. Just like what the foreclosure task force is to me. The Abydos Student Council was an important place for Hoshino. I don't want Hoshino to have to reject that part of herself. I know I'm missing the point again, but I think she could just do it because it's kind of just the name. But I realize that I'm missing the point of the story. In other words, you want to keep the Abydos Student Council somehow, right? Is that what you mean? Yeah. All while maintaining the Abydos Student Council. Sorry for being stubborn, Sensei, but no, Shiroko. It's an adult job. It's an adult's job to hear out all of your stubbornness. It's okay. So it's not calling her stupid. Don't say that, Sensei. I know what he means, but like, don't say it like that. Sensei, yeah, I really don't want Hoshino to feel sad. The Foreclosure Task Force, the Abydos Student Council. Ayane, what exactly are we? What is the purpose behind our fight for Abydos? What are we even hoping for? You have an answer, right, Ayane? All right, I know what to do. I figured it out. Sensei? It's time we make a decision and move forward. A decision? Sensei? The Student Council President position has been vacant for a long time, right? Yes. Well, it can't be vacant forever, so I'll be holding a special election for the position. Special election? What? An election? Now? What do you mean? Student Council President special election? Yes. You're right. We just need to elect a Student Council President. Oh my god, I'm so mad that that's the issue. They could have just elected someone. You could have just said all in favor of Hoshino. Although, to be fair, it could be kind of like the Hyakka Ryoran thing where it's like they don't feel like they deserve it, and so they won't accept the position or whatever. But, oh man, we could have just done this the whole time. Ayane. It's absolutely possible, Serika. Right here, right now. 60% of all Abydos students are present. Yeah, we've got 3 out of 5 right now, but so what? That's a majority. On top of this is exactly how the former Student Council President was elected, so it would be entirely legitimate. I'm so happy they're actually pointing that out, because they were like, oh, it might not even counted, but they said that that's how they've always done it. They've always just done a show of hands to elect the next person. So that means that is legitimate. So that means that it'll count this time too. That's good. I like. Yeah, it's how Yume became the legitimate president. We're just following a tradition in history here. Above all, as Shale Sensei, I will vouch for its legitimacy. Yatta! Yes, absolutely. Count me in. I'm going to run for office. What? No, we all need to... We all need to vote on somebody. Oh, we're just going to make her... Okay, you know what? That's fine. We can let Ayane do it. That's okay. I thought that we're going to, like, make Hoshino the president, but you know what? This is fine, too. Because Hoshino would turn it down. So this makes sense. My name is Okusora Ayane. I'm running for the position of Abido Student Council President. It'd be funny if they all did. What? Since President Yume was elected this way, the selection will be considered a real legitimate one as well. We have a candidate. Let's proceed with the simple show of hands. What if Setika's like, I want to do it? Let's just have like a fight again. Like, no, guys, come on. There aren't any rules about secret ballots or anything. Well, I'm voting yes. Me too. I'm voting for myself as the candidate. I guess you are allowed to do that, though. Since 60% of the student body voted in favor, Ayane is officially elected the new student council president. That's awesome. She's just the president now. As the advisor of both Shale and Abidos, I, Ichigo Miyuli Sensei, ratify this election. We're just like punching a table, grabbing a spoon maybe. Really? Just like that? Ayane is the student council president? Yup. Yeah, she is. Hold on. Then what happens now? Is Ayana part of the student council then? What about the foreclosure task force? President, please advise. What is the status of the foreclosure task force? Oh my god, is she just gonna say like, I am in both? Because you can be in multiple clubs. Why can't you be in both? Let's see what she says. The foreclosure task force is now merged into the Abido Student Council. Oh my god, all my complaints are gone. Well, not all of them. That's what I've been saying they should do from the beginning. Just merge them. Make them the same group. Ayane, you're a genius. Well, Sensei's kind of the genius, but Ayane figured it out without us explaining. Oh, this is genius. Finally. What? The Abido Student Council and the Foreclosure Task Force are now one and the same. They will be unified under the Foreclosure Task Force. Please refer to the merged organization this way moving forward to avoid any confusion. Wow, awesome. So then that's exactly what I said. They could just change the name to Foreclosure Task Force because none of the other districts have something called the Student Council with the exception of Millennium. But I think everyone else has like a different name for their Student Council. So it doesn't need to be called Student Council. Oh, this is cinema. This is cinema. It's almost like they wrote the story like this. And I'm just dumb for saying like, well, I wish they had done it like this because they did. I'm just dumb. Oh man, this is awesome. Makes sense. Neither disappears this way. Isn't all of this a little bit too of a stretch? Is it really okay? Why wouldn't it be? It's absolutely okay. Since these are orders of the student council president, do you have any complaints, Kuromi Serika? No. No complaints here. Yes. As a secretary for the foreclosure task force, the president of the Abido Student Council, I will now brief you on our mission. She was the secretary? She was the secretary this whole time? She led all of the meetings. I guess, do secretaries lead meetings? I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like usually it's like the president does, but okay. I always thought Setiko was already like the president of the thing. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day. An iron-fisted ruler. Our objectives is to storm the general creditors meeting and uphold the contract left by the previous president. As the Abidos of the student council president, I have the authority to inherit that contract. Kuchinashi Yume, the previous president, bequeathed this mission unto the student council. As her successor, I will ensure that no other entity claims ownership of the train cannon. At the same time, I will also demand safe return of Nonomi, who has been forcibly detained by the Nephthys group. If this demand is not met, we will consider it an act of hostility against the Abido Student Council and respond with force. I mean, I love you guys, but no offense, I don't think you guys have enough force. Unless, I don't know, maybe we could call in like Valkyrie? Maybe Valkyrie? No, because Valkyrie is more of a police, not. That'd be SRT, but SRT doesn't exist. I don't know who you would ask to help us. I could find Nonomi's location, then we'll go rescue her. Don't ask how I can find it. I can't tell you because it's a secret, but it's my iPad. Yes. All right. What about Hoshino? She'll be there. Hoshino. Nayane. Was she mad at her? I'll kill her myself. Hoshino, the vice president who is currently causing issues. Oh, sorry. Valkyrie is the police school. There's a police school in Kavotos, and it's called Valkyrie Police School. My bad. Yeah, it's just a police school. And then SRT was a military school slash branch that was controlled specifically by like the General Student Council for all of Kyoto's, but they don't exist anymore. But yeah, Valkyrie is a police force, a public police force. So yeah, not privatized. And they go for all of Kyoto's and stuff like that. She'll be demoted to secretary. Yeah, get wrecked, Hoshino. She dumped her position onto Hoshino? Yes. That's how it is. Moving forward, she's no longer the vice president. Yes, and therefore, even Hoshino tries to deny the legitimacy of Abido Student Council, it'll be null and void. The secretary has no such authority to reject our existence. I love how they're like, I mean, they are going behind Hoshino's back, but like in the best way possible. This is awesome. She's gonna get there and she'll be like, it's all fake. It's done. And they're like, no, actually, we're the real president. She's like, wait, this is going to be a great scene. Thank you, Sensei. With this, everything is settled. Is it? When Sensei finds her location, we'll manage to pull off Nonomi's rescue one way or another. And since Hoshino isn't vice president anymore, she's not the contract's principal anymore. So as long as we maintain the contract, the bad guys can't get their hands on the train cannon. While the Abido Student Council and the Foreclosure Task Force can exist simultaneously. It's for real. We solved everything? Well, you have to still put the plan in action, but you have a plan that could solve everything. But also there's 43 episodes. Something's gonna go. Something's gonna happen. There's just one last hurdle remaining. We aim to arrive at the General Creditors meeting before noon today to certify the contract. By doing so, we'll stop Hoshino and rescue Nonomi. This won't be easy, but we have to beat the private equity fund's forces. Okay, understood. Student Council President. Got it, but this isn't going to be a walk in the park. We have an ad break. Our first ad break of the night. Hopefully it's fun and entertaining. Get some cool ads. I will fill you in with what you missed out on after the ads when you get back. We'll see you in a bit. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do it one way or another. Yes, we won't give up no matter what. Because that's the way of the Abido Student Council, aka the Foreclosure Task Force. This isn't going to get confusing at all. Ayane got embarrassed now after all that. You were doing so good. All right, you heard the president. Let's move out. Yes. She's like, what happened to all that fire? It's just that I'm not used to this. No, but you were so into the role. Okay, let's commence Operation Capture Hoshino. Can we come up with a better name, please? And Shiroko's way too excited since this all started. Good. It's time to start our counterattack. Yes, Abido's Foreclosure Task Force, aka Abido Student Council. Let's get going. Alright, we just need to settle on one name. Pursuit. Pursuit. Guys, we are flying through these chapters. This is the comeback episode. The comeback episode of the comeback episode. You may never win. You may have. Oh my gosh. Let me try that again. You may have your win. I shall admit the tides of battle have shifted. It appears the next turn is yours, Ituamiri Sensei. Offense and defense, back and forth, such is the rule of fair game. Of course, fairness is not my objective. Hee hee hee. An experiment, ritual, or even research. This campaign is not all part of my grand design. There is no such thing as equity. No need to be bound by petty things like rules. Now my third strategy will commence. The heart cannot predict nor be controlled. In the human heart, desires, sins, fears, and obsessions collide to cancel, erupt, and dissolve into one another, creating an indecipherable primordial chaos. That is what shall appear before you. Now then, satisfy my curiosity. How will you confront chaos itself? I've already done it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Also, he stopped stuttering. He was a big stuttery guy. All legal interpretations that appear in this work are purely fictional and bear no relation to yeah, I figured. Legal interpretations that appear in this work are purely fictional and bear no relation to real legal statutes. I know. I know, because one of them kidnapped a child and nobody's freaking out over it. I got that as soon as they kidnapped a child and used her as blackmail and expected to get away with it. So, yeah, I just had to clarify. That makes me curious, though, because they said that now. They haven't said that at all in any of the chapters. They've never made a disclaimer with that ever in any of the games. So what are they going to talk about now? What's going to happen now that they actually had to put a disclaimer in? Oh my gosh, dude. Woo! Oh man, this is going to be... Let me wait for the ads to end here. And all right, welcome back from ads. We just got a disclaimer. Disclaimer, all illegal interpretations that appear in this work are purely fictional and bear no relation to real legal statutes. We've never had a disclaimer in this game at all. So what on earth is about to happen if now, at this point, they say, this is fiction, by the way. All right. Let's see. Sensei has found Nonomi. I'm genuinely excited. Where is she? She's being held in the Abido Central Station District Office building. Yeah, they're holding the General Creditors meeting there. That's a stroke of luck. I was concerned we'd have to split into 2 teams. Thanks, Sensei. Having your intel simplifies things for us. We can stop Hoshino, certify the contract, and rescue Nonomi all at once. Yeah, it's gonna get even crazier. Adult power always amazes me. Well, it's really just the power of this iPad that can track students. It sounds weird when I say that out loud, actually. It sounds a little weird. It reminds me of when Serika was kidnapped by the Helmet Gang and Sensei helped us. That's ancient history. Why are you bringing stuff up like that now? We're all really worried when it happened. Really? Stop embarrassing me. Well, we all went into shock when we realized you were missing, Serika. Especially Hoshino. At first, she was just pacing around the room anxiously. Then she ran off by herself to go get Sensei's help. Hoshino? Really? Hoshino bowed her head asking to help to save you. I didn't tell anyone about it, though. Well, I mean, I just did now, but okay. What about her phone? It's been turned off for a few hours. Her boss said she clocked out and left. Everything was normal. Did she never make it home? Nothing like this has ever happened before. She always gets home safely. You don't think it was the Helmet Gang? What? The Helmet Gang? Could be. Let's not jump to conclusions. Hoshino and Sensei are still investigating. Opens door. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hoshino, Sensei. We're back. Serika's gone. She's dead. Sorry, guys. Do you find out what happened? Sensei was able to log into the General Student Council Central Communication Network. You were able to get into their network? Wow, Sensei's the real deal. Yeah. It's a secret, though. We're in big trouble if they catch us. Yeah. It's fine. You know what? I technically didn't do it. Technically, it was Arona. That wasn't me. She hacked into the system. Even though nobody knows Arona about them at all. It's fine. It's their fault. It's my iPad's fault. So that's what happened. Yeah. And then she played it off like it was nothing. I remember that. It feels as if it was so long has passed. Yeah, it hasn't been all that long though. Thanks for the hydration gear. I appreciate it. Well, thanks for rescuing me back then, Sensei.
Mambo.
That's my job. Thank you for the stretch. Feels good. That's my job. Whoa. Hello, MBVT. Welcome in. How are you doing? MBVT. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're playing Blue Archive. Nice. What were you playing? We are in the middle of chapter 3 where all miracles end for Abido. So hope you're doing good. Also, no spoilers, please. If you've already played this, The Kisaki event. Oh man, that was such a fun one. Did you finish it? Super good. Yeah, we are in the dead middle of this. We're about to go save Nonomi and stop Hoshino from signing a contract. Not yet. Okay, I will cease with the spoilers, but oh, it's good. It is good. It is good. But hope your stream was fun. If you need to do some after stream care, I understand. I'll give you a little follow there. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. But hey, I appreciate the raid. Have you played the story yet? Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How far are you in the story? I've been playing since launch, but I just took my time. But now that Fez is coming up, I'm like, I gotta get on with the story. I gotta finish the story. So here we are, crushing this 43 episode monster of a story. It's been fun, but it's long. Still have to play it low. Oh, play the game in 2023 though. Oh, okay, nice. That's nice. Well, hey, if you need a dip for spoilers, I totally understand. But hope you have a good. Hope you're doing good. Hope your stream was fun and you enjoyed the Kisaki. Did you do any polls? Hope you got Kisaki. She's super strong. You should pull for Kisaki if you don't already have her. Highly recommend. But also you could save for Fez. That's also a good thing to do. Nice. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I will brief everyone on the current situation. Our mission is to reach the top floor of the Abido Central Station District Office and attend the General Creditors meeting. Our deadline is noon. Your favorite character? Oh, solid favorite character. Mine is Ibuki, but also I kind of love all the characters, to be fair. I just obsess over Ibuki, just a little bit. Then we'll rescue Nonomi, who's being held captive at the location. Lastly, we'll stop Hoshino from denying the legitimacy of the Abido Student Council and declare the Foreclosure Task Force's intent to uphold the contract. Okay, understood, Student Council President Ayane. She's still not used to it. She's like, oh. Why are you getting all embarrassed, Ayane? You gotta get used to this. Well, all of this is just to assert our authority for the contract. Make them all kneel before your orders. Declare yourself boldly. Student Council President Ayane. Do it. This operation needs someone to certify both contract and our legitimacy, so I'll be coming along. She avoided it. Dodged it. Next is the operations briefing. Currently, the private equity fund forces are blocking all 4 routes connecting to the Abido Central Station, the east, west, and south and north routes. You know, it would have been cool if you had a helicopter where you could fly over the defenses. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Someone destroyed them, which, to be fair, wasn't their fault. But also, why weren't you using them before? You have 3 of them. Oh, I still can't get over that, man. The eastern route is blocked by puffy helmet gangsters hired by the Depp Labor Union leader. Okay. Puffy helmet gangster. Every helmet gangster has like a squad name or like a group name, and apparently these guys are the puffy ones. Their forces seem the weakest, but they have the greatest numbers. The battle is under a tight deadline as we need to arrive at the target location before noon. Therefore, this route is expected to be the most difficult to break through. Okay. Okay, well, this group has helicopters. The west is being guarded by the market guards, hired by Foreclosure's auction guild leader. They may be smaller numbers, but these market guards we're talking about. They're equipped to the top of the line heavy weaponry, the best combat helicopters and tanks you can find. They're trained to be lethal and know how to move as a well-organized unit. This area has no geographical advantage or disadvantage, but since the enemy has the strongest firepower here, we have to avoid this route unless we gained a significant strategic edge. You know, it'd be strategic air support. I'm just kidding. I gotta be done with the helicopters. The pawnbroker union leader hired the violent Kurokame gang to guard the southern route. They are few in number and their command structure is a mess, but they own a large number of turrets that to make matters worse. The area is all open terrain. We shouldn't attempt to approach without proper preparation. All right. Oh, absolutely. Lastly, the northern route. Fortified barricades set up by mercenaries that Zyako Industry hired. Mercenaries? These are the no. I know the sprites aren't technically canon for what we see, but like, this is the Labor Party from Red Winter. Don't say they're mercenaries. We know they're from Red Winter. This is just Red Winter. It's fine. That would have been so funny if it was Red Winter. They're just like, yeah, they're here. They just need money. They don't really care. They don't care what they're doing. In other words, this route is much more focused on defense than offense. There might be nothing special about firepower or combat strength, but it'll likely be impossible to break through without heavy equipment. I see mercenaries on it. Well, you know, so like when you're in Red Winter and they talk about the Labor Party, they use this sprite. So this sprite has always been the Labor Party mob chan. So they're just reusing the asset, which they do a lot. Like, in reality, there's only one of each one of these sprites. There's no duplicate girls in Blue Archive. They just reuse these. So the sprites you see on screen are never actually canon to what you're actually seeing. But it's just funny that these are the Labor Party mobs being reused as mercenaries. Which route then? I would take the Labor route. The Labor Party for sure. We should just go whichever way Hoshino did, right? Let's try to view the options from Hoshino's perspective. Aren't we overthinking this? We have Hoshino expert right here. Yes, Hoshino expert Shiroko. What do you think? Well, Hoshino's strength lies in pure combat ability, especially close quarters combat. She might not seem like it now, but Hoshino has it known for a very aggressive style that had no regard for her own safety. Hoshino's probably been fighting alone for a very long time. Oh, I'm pouring some tea. Pouring some tea. So. So, what do we decide? She went there. To be fair, I think that's fair. For Hoshino, that makes sense because she is very, very, very good. So she could probably say, hey, there's less of them. They are better, but there's less of them. So she could take it. Who are you? That's... Fire, fire! It's Takanashi Hoshino. Pew, 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 pew. Where'd she go? Behind you. Goodbye. I think that's the western route. Kind of tea? We have chamomile lavender, my favorite flavor. Okay, let's trust Hoshino expert and head over there. All right, let's go. Pew, 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 pew. Concentrate forces on Hoshino. Deploy all available combat helicopters and tanks to her location. The General Creditors meeting is about to begin. Do not allow her to break through. Yes, sir. Hey, another helicopter. Confirming target location. 6 o'clock. Target is 6 o'clock. I mean, aren't they all 6 o'clock? Because you're flying above them, right? So they're all below you. It's always going to be 6 o'clock because you're in the sky. Understood. Target confirmed. Locked on. Got her. Fire! Fire all AGM 114 air-to-ground missiles. I have no idea. The only missile I know is Tomahawk. To be fair, they don't. I don't even know what they are. Direct hit confirmed. Missiles have hit the target. Oh, is she gonna Luke Skywalker this? Yeah. What in the? Oh, she just blocked it with her shield. I love this game. She's running towards us. This is ridiculous. She's gonna charge the helicopter into the air. Yes. Is she on the helicopter? Where is she? Below us. She's hanging on the helicopter. Oh, she got on the helicopter? Oh my god. Is this real life? How is this possible? She's talking Ashi Hoshino. You should have done some research. Come on, guys. It appears that things are not proceeding as planned. Shut up, Nefties. Oh, they're all gonna take him. What is this? Why are you pointing your gun at me? We know of your scheme. Me? Scheme? What do you mean? It's a Hellfire American missile developed by... Did you just copy that from... You just copied that from Wikipedia. Oh, man, that's funny. So it's a Hellfire missile. Oh, I feel like I've heard of Hellfire missile. I feel like I've heard the name. But it is air to ground. Well, that's good. They did their research. I will say most of the weapons in this game are relatively accurate to real life. Within reason. You know, they take some artistic liberties, but it's pretty cool. We know of your plot to betray the private equity fund. I have my own security. Kaiser PMC. Oh, watch that insolent mouth. Betrayal. The train cannon has always belonged to the Nefties. This pathetic menagerie of thugs is at fault for reaching above their station, coveting what's not yours. Attack! Oh, they're all fighting in here? Guys, are you stupid? Nonomi is like, what is happening out there? What's that sound? Even Snow's in here like, I'm just gonna lock myself in here with you. I don't want to deal with this. I don't know what's going on, but I'm also not a part of it. Suo gonna go in there, and she's like, I value my life. All right, she's still going. Someone get her! Oh man, here we go. Current time 9:40 a.m. Whoa, this place is trash. That means we're in the right place, right? Where's Hoshino? I found her. She's about 600 meters ahead of us. 700 meters, 750. She's getting away. Oh my god, that's so fast. Speedy girl. Yeah, she's so fast. We'll chase her down. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting! It's time to fight. Ready? Fight. I don't know. Is that Street Fighter? Guys, I know nothing about Street Fighter, but I loved the trailer for the new Street Fighter movie. I've heard that it has a lot of very good references in it. But that Street Fighter movie looks like so much fun. And I know nothing about Street Fighter. It looks so cool. And I cannot wait to go and watch it at some point. Probably on TV, because I'm not going to the theater for it. Yeah, 50 meters per second is insane. But she is also crazy. It's a boss enemy, a boss helicopter. I'm just letting it autoplay because none of this matters. Pew, 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 pew. Ayane, you need to heal Serika. Okay. Oh, do we have some more to go for? No, okay. Yeah, they went really crazy with it. It looks so much fun. And it looks like so silly too. Like, it's not like, I mean, it is like a martial arts movie, but it's like goofy and like wacky. I love that. No use, we lost her. How is she so fast? You okay, Ane? Yeah, I'm fine. We can't stop. We need to keep up pursuit. Let's go. Carry Ayane on your back, Shiroko. It's piggyback ride time. Confusion and more confusion. Here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Haha, I feel refreshed. How can this be? All of our troops. How did PMC win? PMC is like, they're good, but they wouldn't beat like the market guards. How did PMC win that fight? Kaiser PMC really has power. Was really this powerful? It can't be. Nephthys teamed up with Kaiser. What kind of nonsense is this? Aren't you two supposed to be enemies? You're not wrong, once upon a time. But did you honestly think that Kaiser would just give up the Trans-Desert Railway bonds and not expect any returns? All of this, it only happened because we've been secretly negotiated from the start. Even if that were the case, they're holding Nephthys, their heir, hostage and blackmailing Abydos. No, to clarify, we don't have any particular dissatisfaction with the lady. Nephthys will continue to serve Miss Nonomi. However, just as company serves her, she also has an obligation to the company. As long as Takanashi Hoshino arrives safely and declares the contract's dissolution, all will be well. That is called kidnapping and a blackmail. What do you mean you're not blackmailing? I'm not blackmailing anyone. I'm just kidnapping someone so that somebody else will do what I want them to do. That's not blackmailing though. It's not blackmailing. I swear to God. What are you talking about? That is the definition of blackmail. What do you mean? It was just like that. The last one was like that. Ridiculous, crazy fun times. Oh man, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. And then Nonomi will be able to enjoy her life at Abydos until she graduates, and then we will gain ownership of the train cannon. Nephthys, not Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser has no interest in the train cannon. That's why we were able to come to an agreement. Come to think of it, how do you know I plan to betray you? Lutch. I told him. So. I don't know how to say her name, guys. That's too many vowels. What? What's this? You betrayed us? Everyone's betraying each other. Everyone's a bad person. No, not at all. Somebody new? Oh, this is Kaiser. Oh, and the other Kaiser guy. The Kaiser president. Wait. Oh my God. Okay. I you have to look at how everything's shaded. I thought she was the president of Kaiser. I was about to scream. I was like, what? No, she's not the Kaiser president. The Kaiser president is the guy on the left. I was going to scream. I was like, Suo's the Kaiser president? No, she's not. She just originally belonged there. Okay. My friend here originally belonged to Kaiser PMC. Former PMC, I'm retired. Retired? You're a student. You're not old enough to retire. You're a child. Suo, we saved a wandering delinquent like you, who didn't even have an academy to call home, and this is how you repay us. Saved? Who exactly did you save? Settle down, save bonding for later. We've got a busy schedule. Right now, it's time to get to work. Take care of them. Dang, so now everyone is getting... Is he dead? Oh my God, he's dead. Guys, he's dead. They don't have halos. They're not coming back. I mean, I guess he's a robot. You could probably like reprogram him, but like, he's gone. An actual death. Insane. Oh, he's fine. Okay. What do you mean? Maybe they had like rubber bullets? What? Come on. Boo. What's the point? What's the point? I don't know. Maybe they just said like tase him, or I don't know. That was a cheap shot. Literally a cheap shot. These guys die. They can. Well done, everyone. Thanks to you, we made a significant profit from the bond sales.
I was excited about this newfound windfall, but I guess there's no such thing as a free lunch. Here's the data you requested, President. Let's see. A train cannon, amusing. You should have informed me sooner that something so marvelous was hidden in Abydos. A train cannon, much more realistic than that outlandish space battleship. According to strategy department's analysis, this could definitely be used as an asymmetric power weapon. I see. We stopped receiving communications from Black Suit, so I don't think there would be any new avenues to gain power but this. Yes, with this, we'll be able to achieve...
I'm just giving them the same voice, guys. I really can't do this. They're all having the same voice. I've given up.
Yes, with this, we'll be able to achieve what we couldn't before. Can it be? There are still pieces of the Tyrant Emperor's legacy that haven't been destroyed. Excellent. Kaiser will claim the train cannon. What? Send a survey team to locate the train cannon where the train cannon is hidden. It must be somewhere along the Trans-Desert Railway. Understood.
Even if you somehow locate the train cannon, you have no ownership rights.
Oh?
Kaiser never sold the bonds to the private equity fund. And therefore, it's up to how the Abydos students decide to handle the contract left by the previous student council president. Kaiser has no say.
My oh my, what do you take me for? Are you truly saying that to give a lesson in a contractual law to the head of the Kaiser Corporation?
As such...
Did you believe I didn't see right through your little plan? Why you formed a private equity fund and called for a general creditors meeting in the first place?
I love how the creditor... That's what he said, like 10 times in a row. Bro has one line of dialogue, and that's it.
I'll go ahead and explain. This meeting has 3 possible outcomes. First, the Abydos Student Council representative, the contract principal, would arrive at the meeting before noon and certify the contract. If that were the case, the sales contract would be considered valid, and the Abydos Student Council would maintain legal ownership of the train cannon. Naturally, this was the least desirable outcome for you. Second, the Abydos Student Council representative, the contract's principal, would confess that the previous student council was a fraudulent organization that did not possess the authority to enter into any such contracts. The contract would be considered invalid. The rights to the train cannon would then default to Nephthys, its original owner. This was your ideal outcome, yes? And to achieve this, you kidnapped Nonomi, and even threatened Toshino. This, I must admit, I was quite impressed with.
But that's a crime. But that's illegal. Who cares about following the proper procedures for contracts if you're just gonna kidnap someone and threaten? That makes the whole contract null and void. You're defeating the purpose if you're kidnapping someone. I guess this is what they said when, like... I mean, they're getting very into the nitty-gritty of how these contracts are working. So at this point, I realize this is why they have that disclaimer out front. Not because they're going to say anything crazy. It's just the story is so ingrained in the very details of the contract law that they just had to make a blanket statement that, like, this is the system we're doing for this story. It's not based off any action. It's probably based off of some real world stuff, but they just wanted to make a base statement. But still, none of this matters if you're committing a crime. It doesn't matter. Also, maybe you can in this world, but like if you force someone if you like kidnap someone or blackmail someone into signing a contract, the contract is null and void. You can't force someone to sign a contract. That's like the point of a contract. It's not to force them into it. I mean, there are ways to like manipulate people, but if you blackmail someone to do it, that's very much a way to, 1, be illegal, and 2, it just makes the contract not real. That sounds like the actions of a true industrialist. Even I couldn't have come up with that. Kidnapping your own company heir. Truly amazing. Your Abydos folks really are a different breed. Nephthys knows how to get things done. I have to thank you for the entertainment.
And finally, the Abido Student Council representative, the contract's principal, fails to show up to the meeting by noon when the contract expires. Or does attend, but declares they don't intend to uphold the contract. In this case, the sales contract would be legally terminated based on the principal's intent. Immediately upon termination of the sales contract, the train cannon would regain its status as a Abido's facility and reassigned as DLB bond collateral. The rights of the train cannon would then default to the private equity fund, which owns the DLB bonds. Naturally, this was the private equity fund's desired outcome. Which is why you hired mercenaries to guard this place until noon. But that begs the question, why was the general meeting even needed in the first place? The sales contract would have been null and void regardless once the 2-year grace period ended. The logical thing to do would have been to quietly wait for the contract to expire at noon, not to go through all the trouble of holding a general creditors meeting. So why then did the private equity fund hold a general creditors meeting, even going so far as to inform Abidos about it? Why would all you little investors be so obsessed with the certification nonsense? Because all your worst fears was us, Kaiser discovering the train cannon's existence later down the line. That's... So, you held this meeting hoping to protect yourselves with all these certifications. Isn't that right, private equity fund members? You did all this because you were afraid of me, right?
Yeah, you are kind of a psycho, so...
Did I hit... Well, wrong voice. What was that? Did I hit the nail on the head? Well done, little investors. Please direct your attention here.
This document is
A merger agreement with Xiaco Industries.
the pawnbroker union is being merged as a subsidiary of Kaiser.
That's right. I'll be taking over all your companies from this moment forward. Of course, I'll pay you a generous price. How does 1,000 yen sound?
What? What is this ridiculous nonsense you're spouting? Insane offer. I'll buy your company for 1,000 yen. That's like what, $100?
Now, don't worry, M&A is my specialty. Kaiser's done this successfully countless times.
Oh my god, it's Octo. Guys, it's all Octo's fault. No. I generally never knew Kaiser was an octopus here. Or has like an octopus logo. Interesting. Oh, he's literally about to explain it. I was just gonna ask why.
Do you know why Kaiser's emblem is an octopus? It's because we have as many subsidiaries as an octopus has tentacles.
That's only 8. That's really not a lot of subsidiaries, my guy. For a company as big as you, that's not a lot of subsidiaries. That's only 8. You could have way more. Why not choose a centipede or a millipede?
We'll get it done quick and easy with the blink of an eye. You'll be members of the Kaiser Group.
Yeah, it did say 1,000 yen. He was going to buy out a company for 1,000 yen.
Now then, do I have your approvals? The pen is right here.
This is outrageous. I can't believe this. I never should have gotten involved in this. Yeah, it's an insane amount of money to offer for a company. They all signed?
Excellent, excellent. That settles it. Your private equity fund members are now under the Kaiser Group. Congratulations, each of you. Now that the private equity fund is mine, I suppose I'm the general creditor's representative. Speak now if you disapprove. We get it. There, job well done, little investors. So, go to your timeout corner. You'll stay there until the meeting is over.
Okay. Cool.
To summarize, if we hold our position here until noon, train cannon is mine. Of course, there are other routes I can take to seize the train cannon, but for now, the setup laid out by the private equity fund will be the most straightforward. Your time to shine, General. Hold off the advances from Abydos until noon. Understood. Don't let your guard down. Black Suit himself coveted Takanashi Hoshino. She's no ordinary kid. Don't worry, President. I'm not a fool that falls victim to carelessness. Again, given. A given. After all, you are my trusted general. Yes, sir. Prepare for battle, troops.
Guys, there's like the big bad corpo group, yeah, but they're like the absurdly big bad corpo group. They're huge. Like, I mean, they control pretty much all banks. Anything related to money, they pretty much control all of it. They own like so much manufacturing. It's like Amazon times a billion. It's insane. It's almost like corpo state, but they don't actually own districts, but they own everything. But it's not like a monopoly because there are other companies out there, but they're just huge. All remaining staff are to search for the train cannon. It'll be a time consuming, but it should be possible with our information network. Yes, understood. Whew, all right. Now bro just has to sit in one of these chairs. I know if he sat in one of these chairs, they'd just snap in half. This guy's a robot. Now then, just how far will your capabilities take you, Abidos? They're gonna get here all right. Why isn't the boss contacting us? Something strange is happening. Over there. What? Good, take care of the small fry and we'll set up our base here. Stop Shale and Abidos advances at all costs. But they've already picked a route, guys. They're not, yeah, they're in this route. Current time 10:40. I'm detecting new troops in the area. It's Kaiser PMC. Kaiser PMC? A huge number of PMC forces are gathered around Central Station. They're engaged in battle with the private equity fund troops. What in the world is going on? Yeah, they do have good taste in drip. They really are good. I mean, they're basically humans. But they are good. They have good fashion sense. Conflict with the private equity fund? No, Kaiser was never part. I don't understand it, but the situation seems to be changing. We'll let them fight each other and go around them. On top of that... Huh? Whoa, big problem. Wait. Oh, wait, did... Because Suo was working with Kaiser. Did she send them to, like, waste time or something? What the heck is happening? Do we gotta run away and abandon our railway construction? Hikari thinks running away is probably impossible. Private equity funds. Forces confirmed. Please spare us. We don't know anything. It's like, we're not... I don't know why we're here. Did they get spared? Okay, it looks like they did. Highlander Academy is surrounded by Kaiser at the nearby restricted station. Where are those little menaces? What? Those little menaces? What about Hoshino? Whoa, those are new guys. Those are new guys. I have not seen those robots yet. They're still Kaiser, but man. Kaiser. Dude, those guys look sick. I mean, terrifying, but sick. Oh, I finally found you, Takanashi Hoshino. Out of my way. Oh. Did she win? Those are Kaiser PMC Special Forces, Hoshino. What should we do, Sensei? It's okay. Hoshino will be fine against the general. Let's go rescue the Highlander students. Okay, we're gonna go save the Shupogaki twins? What an insane twist. To be fair, I do think Hoshino's gonna be fine. She could definitely handle herself, but that's... Really? We're gonna save Highlander first? I agree. We gotta go save the Shupo. The Shupos. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes until noon. It's okay. We'll make it. Ugh, we got no choice. Hoshino will be okay, but those guys are going to be in serious danger without our help. Understood, Sensei. Move out and rescue the Highlander Academy students.
All right, it's time to win. We get to... Okay, so this is why... It's making sense. The Shupagaki twins are just like kind of brats, but they were just good. They're just like following orders and stuff like that, so I'm sure they're going to be happy. So that's probably how they get on our side if we're like just nice to them. They're like, yeah, we saved you. And they're like, oh, thank you. Pyahaha. Oh my god, this is the slowest battle of all time. You know the beauty of this? All the enemies are yellow damage, and all of like my two students, Serika and Shiroko, they do red damage, which yellow is resistant to red. So that's awesome. Not that it matters because we're so overpowered, but like one of them is gonna die. Can I save them? No, let me use Ayane here. All right, there you go. Oh my god, you ran out of the healing. I'm trying to save you. All right, don't move. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're dumb. Oh, wait, really? Oh, okay, I got it backwards. All right, so they're not resisting, but they're still not weak to it. Thank you for clarifying. Also, how are you doing, Cam? I always get that backwards. I always get it backwards because like I just do the same color and I don't think about resistance because we have enough characters now. I guess except for purple, because purple is like elastic or whatever the heck. Elastic? Extreme? I don't know what it's called, but purple does something to blue for some reason. But how are you doing, Can? Zone clear. That's me. Confirm zone S also clear. Zone N clear. Zone W report. Come in. Come in, General. General? General is dead. Oh, sorry. Let me turn that back up again. Oh, we actually got him? Oh, he's like gone. Okay. Nice. She actually did it. Need to finish Shirokuro. Yeah. I did triple insane today and I got like rank 850 or something, but it's definitely not gonna stick. I think I gotta do at least one torment to do plat, and I just don't want to do it, man. I just don't want to do it. What's all this about? These jerks. Oh, I switched her voice. Dang, she wasn't even wow, that didn't even like she didn't even struggle. We're alive. Seriously, that was a close one. Pyahaha. Those weirdos aren't taking this seriously at all. Abido students, thanks for saving us. Are you okay? It appears that the PMC is attacking the private equity fund right now. What could be their motive? That's my question, exactly. Exactly my question. What's going on? What's up with this? You all don't know anything either. That darned overseer Suo's been ghosting us since yesterday. I think I heard that a fight might break out, that's all. A fight has broken out, if you didn't notice. Hikari was asleep, maybe half asleep, so Hikari forgot. Well, the overseer not being here is a plus in my book. Construction will be a snap. Yahaha, that's all I care about. It's probably not time to do that. Yeah, blue torment was not fun. I just doing insane was a slight mauled fest, and I was like, you know, this doesn't sound fun. I was planning on purple because I don't know, man. Hate GA so much. Total plus. At least it's an easy raid to redo. It's not too difficult. You just have to redo it a billion times until it works. In any case, things are actually getting a bit dangerous, so you should stop construction and find somewhere safe to hide for now. You heard that, officers. We have to escape this cursed Abydos land. I wouldn't go so far as to call it cursed. Anyway, you got our warning, right? Are they gonna help us? Please tell me they come back and save the day. Please tell me they come back and save the day. Let's hurry to the Central District office. I'm worried about Nonomi. Yes, Kaiser PMC seems to be operating under different motives than Nefties or the private equity fund. Let's get to the general creditors meeting. Yeah, let's hurry. Hoshino should be almost there too. Okay, so we broke off and we went down a different path. Okay, I see. All right, it's time for the creditors meeting here. President, we've nearly pinpointed the train cannon's location. Oh, is that so? Let's see. We've narrowed down a range to the restricted district along the Trans-Desert Railway route, roughly 480 kilometers from here. Yeah, we're on episode 19. It's crazy. Dude, this is the longest story of all time. And the chapter, luckily these chapters have been pretty short. But like, oh my God, this chapter's never gonna end. It's so long. I'm not even yapping that much. I'm really not. I'm mostly reading. These chapters are just insane. Could it be? Even I didn't predict this. They sure use their heads. Make preparations. We'll need that Nephthys heir. Understood. Also interesting that she's working for Kaiser, or she was at least at one point. Because she's a human. They haven't had any, well, like non-robot people. I haven't seen any non-robot people. I guess besides Black Suit, but Black Suit was kind of different, you know? He was more like an investor, a very high-ranking person or something like that, but besides him, everyone's been a robot. Get me a more accurate location. Prepare the transport too. Understood. Our little Nephthys lady. Welcome. Kaiser's president. All right, we have another ad break. Hope you have some fun and entertaining ads. I'll fill you in with what you missed out on when you get back from ads. And I'll see you in a bit. Butler Nephthys joined forces with Kaiser. Ha, you're a quick study. You're not the heir to the corporation for nothing. Ooh, that implies that she's not the heir due to family. Implies more stuff about parents not existing for whatever reason. They still don't have the balls to bring it up because they don't know how to fit it into the lore. They've written themselves into a hole and now they can't mention parents. They can mention family, but they cannot mention parents. One day they'll do it and it'll be glorious because that means we have to figure out how it fits in the lore. You've got that right. How could you? Everything we did was for Abidos. If we just got our hands on the train cannon, with that kind of strength, reviving Abidos would have been... That never would have happened. Take a look around you, Butler.
Mambo.
Mambo. Hello, Ezra. Welcome in. I think you just joined into ads. Rest in peace, Ezra. How are you doing? Oh, I'll say it again once we're out of ads. Is that what you wanted? This destruction? This chaos? That's... Hoshino was right. If we fall into these depths, to these kinds of methods just to achieve our goals, we'll lose who we are. Your turbo, let's go! Ezra's rolling out the big bucks. Well, hey, hope you're doing good. How are you doing? It's still wait for the ads if you want. No, I won't ignore you. I personally found this to be very in line with Abidos. What? I've heard the Trinity wasn't above pulling enemies' nails out of their fingers to get what they wanted. These kind of methods, as you say, were par for the course back then. Yeah, but that's Trinity. I hardly think that Abidos, the greatest, most powerful district of its time, would have had an aversion to these kind of methods. That's... President Intruder Alert! Is it Shale? No, there's only one. Takanashi Hoshino has entered the building. Hoshino? Oh, the current time is... my, there's 30 minutes left until noon. Just what is the general doing out there? He's dead. Or at least passed out, because apparently no one dies, including the bad guys. I thought only students didn't die, but apparently they also don't die. Yeah, because Black Suit didn't die. There's one person who did die. We didn't kill him though. So I don't know. Interesting.
Why is she alone? The foreclosure task force and Shale Sensei are moving in separate group from Hoshino. They weren't able to come to a mutual agreement on how to proceed. Why would Hoshino and the others?
The second containment line has been breached. It seems that this will be more difficult than it originally seemed. This is really... We'll end up looking like the losers. What are your orders? A train cannon's location. Nearly pinpointed. We'll have exact coordinates very soon. Transportation. There'll be a helicopter at this rooftops helipad in about 20 minutes. Swung back from ads. Actually, no. They're still going. Never mind. Ignore that. Ads are still running. Hello, Rye. Rye Midnight. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're in the middle of the story. How's your night going? Good. I'll handle our visitors until then. Oh, it's cute emote pairing. All right, welcome back, Mads, everybody. Hoshino has entered the building, and this little loser president is gonna run away because he's a little baby. Actually, no, he literally said, I'm gonna go take care of him, so never mind. Abydos Desert Restricted District Sector 35-9. That's where the train cannon is hidden. Uh-oh, she's here. Guys, she's here. Hoshino. Sector 35-9. Oh, she heard it. Oh, let's go. Now we know where it is too. Sorry, I'm late. Are you hurt, Nonomi? Man, that's crazy. So they heard it. So now all of us know where it is. It's whoever gets there first. No, No, she's seeing all the Kaiser people. Kaiser Corporation. Oh, man. This is the first time I'm meeting you in person, Takanashi Hoshino. I am Kaiser's president. The Kaiser director gave me a report on you. You were the one that black suit wanted so badly. Yeah, so when I was talking about the beginning of the story here, or the stream, about Hoshino giving herself over, she gave herself over to Kaiser Corporation to do, I guess, experiments on. I think they were testing like the strength of a halo or something like that. They weren't very specific as to what they were testing, but basically she was giving herself over to die. So that's what Kaiser Corporation is. To be fair, they were doing it under Black Suit, who is not part of Kaiser Corporation, but kind of is. I don't know. He's like a guy that they like to work with. I don't know. So that's why Hoshino is very skeptical. Should really play Class of 09, man. I'm glad that people can enjoy Class of 09. It's just not my kind of humor. I find that kind of humor. I think it was funny. It was funny for like the first couple of weeks of watching people play it. But man, I don't know. I just find that humor so... Because it's just like, look, listen, I just said something bad. I said a bad thing. But, you know, I find stuff funny that people like. I like brain rot humor. I have a lot of my friends who hate me. Well, they don't hate me, but they do not like the brain rot humor that I bring, you know. But so I totally understand why people love that game, but it is not for me. It is not for me. But oh man, the Kaiser Corporation, the Kaiser director gave me the report on you. You were the one that Black Suit wanted so badly, yes? What's going on here? Is this general creditors meeting still in session? Oh, that. I'm the new representative of the private equity fund, so I hold all the rights to convene and adjourn the general meeting. Ah, that's right. Since it's still before noon, you have the legitimate authority to make a legal statement. Yeah, cue that. Cue that. That was a lengthy introduction. Let me officially declare the opening of the general creditors meeting. I hereby declare the commence the Abydos GLB Bond General Creditors Meeting. He's a Vocaloid? Ooh, I like Vocaloids. What about him? I like Vocaloids. I don't listen to, like, I don't know any, but I like the sound of their voices. They have very interesting sounds. Is there something you wish to state in this meeting, Takanashi Hoshino? Don't do it. I was promised that Nonomi would be freed if I denied the legitimacy of the Abydos Student Council. However, Is that still valid? No, of course not. If you were to make such a statement, Nephthys would become the owners of the train cannon. We certainly can't let that happen. If you wish for Nonomi's safe return, certify the termination of the contract. If then, I, the representative of the private equity fund, will take full ownership of the train cannon. Please add that. Oh, when one of them falls over, I'll try to remember that, Neon. That'd be funny. Or Gare. Sorry. That felt like a Neon thing to say. My bad. I'll try to remember that. Man, I'm so out of it right now. No, Hoshino, don't hand over the train cannon to Nephthys or Kaiser. You can't deny what you had with Yume. You have to uphold the contract. Dear, oh dear, that's her stance. What will you do? No, don't do this. It would be better for us Nephthys to have that power rather than that lowly scumgut Kaiser. It's corrupting me. No. Come back to the light, Gare. I feel like Neon has had a hand in corrupting me, which is fine. That's fine. Make the right decision. This is for the future of Abydos. Butler. Don't forget Nonomi's value as a hostage is entirely tied to her forced transfer to Highlander Academy. As long as we're around, that's always a possibility. Are you threatening her? Then I'll drop out of Abydos. That settles it, right? I have no more value as a hostage. There, Hoshino, you don't need to protect me. I'm already... That's all that works. Don't worry, Nonomi. Yeah, I don't have to drop out. Wait, what? I'm not going to just hand over the train cannon. Not like this. Hoshino, you're not? I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill this guy. Do it. As the vice president of the Abydos Student Council, the principle of the contract is my declaration. Little does she know, she's been demoted to secretary. I confess that Kuchinashi Yume and Takanashi Hoshino's student council was unauthorized organization operating illegitimately. Oh. Therefore, I hereby certify that Kuchinashi Yume had no authority as a student council president, and the contract drafted here is null and no! You're not the president! Stop right there! I forgot where that's from. Stop right there. How did you get in here? Stop, the statement is invalid. Everyone! Yes, that statement is invalid. Hoshino has no authority to represent the Abydos Student Council. Huh? Yeah, Hoshino, you're gonna be pretty mad at us, but yeah, we kind of removed your authority. Sorry. Stop right there, criminal scum. And that's because I'm the Abydos Student Council president. What? Student Council president? Ayane? Yes. Exactly. Hoshino, get good cheat. Oh man. Yeah, we voted by Ayane as the new student council president. I served as the witness. Ayane is the official student council president elected through a legitimate vote. Sensei, even everyone was involved in the world? Yeah, we voted Ayane as the student council president. That's how it was. That's how it is, Hoshino. So no more Lone Ranger stuff. Get wrecked. She's like, like what? You did what? Also, you've been demoted to from vice president to secretary. How dare an insignificant secretary act independently without permission from the student council president? This is an unforgivable act. Wow. Get her. Get her. Oh my god. Ayane is going in. Did she just call her old position insignificant? That's funny because she was the secretary. Oh man. You can't deny what Yume was to Abydos, Hoshino. Our existence is the very proof that Yume was the real president. We are the direct successors of President Yume and the Foreclosure Task Force. It is the proof of the Abydos Student Council's existence. Ayane. Therefore, Yume's contract will be upheld by the Foreclosure Task Force, the legitimate student council. I hereby declare our intent to certify the contract. And you can't be discharged from our school without my permission, Nonomi. Is that true? You can't drop out without Sensei's approval? I don't think he can do that because there's so many students that Well, no, there's students that like, no, students drop out. Maybe it's because he's the advisor for this club specifically that he can do that. I don't know. I need to look into that more because there's a lot of students that drop out / get kicked out. So I don't know. You know exactly how that played out last time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Unless he does approve a lot of dropouts, because I mean, there might be some valid reasons. Sensei. Yeah, so that's how it is. I should have predicted Shale wouldn't let this option play out. Yeah, no matter. I was just killing time regardless. Enough games. The meeting is hereby adjourned. Maybe, yeah. Maybe there's other teachers that can improve it or something like that. What? Did I acknowledge your grand declaration? Was anything in this general meeting officially certified? What are you... In other words, all of your effort was meaningless. 2 years have officially passed since this contract signing. Thus, it is no longer valid, null and... What? Bruh. That's honestly kind of dumb. He just stalled? I think that's stupid. He ripped it up? In other words, your little contract never existed. The train cannon has always belonged to Kaiser. What? Bruh. Bruh. I don't think that's how that works, dude. Do we have a digital copy of that? By the way, in real life, you can't just do that. You can't just rip up a contract. Because digital copy does exist, but also this is not how it works. That's how it began, and that's how it'll end. Granted, I'm willing to believe that there is no digital copy of this contract. But still, you can't just rip a contract. That's absurd. Whisper, the helicopter is arriving now. Oh, we're taking that helicopter. Take care of the trash. The private equity fund, Neftis, Abidos, all of them. You're gonna kill us? I'm heading out to the train cannon's location. Oh, bring Neftis air. Bring the Neftis air. We'll be needing her. Why do they need her? Wait. Hoshino, Nonomi. Hold on, Shiroko. There's enemies coming at us. They're going to get away with Nonomi-sensei. Hoshino will do everything she can to save her, but we have to rescue both of them. Please take command. All right, here we go. All right, let's get it done. What are they doing with Nonomi? Why is she so important? Because legality has gone out the window. Everything they're doing now is by force. They're just making this all up. Oh my god. Oh, she woke up again. I was like, is Nonomi just gonna take there and tank it? How did Nonomi get her gun back? Was she fighting back? They let her keep her gun? How did you get the tanks in the top of the building? How did the tanks get here? Oh, sorry, it's super loud. I apologize. Just took out a private. Yeah, she really did it by herself. She's insane. Oh, I heard Nonomi go. Nonomi, let's go! And Hoshino! I love its Hoshino combat. I think Hoshino's in tank mode, right? Yeah, she's in tank mode. I'm surprised they haven't added any more dual characters like armed Hoshino. To be fair, it's kind of gimmicky, but it is like 2 characters for the price of 1. It is kind of cool. But maybe they'll do it again. But it's also meant to like symbolize the duality of, or like just the sheer power of Hoshino. Okay, yatta! We still have 1 more. Wait, we still have 6 more enemies? Okay, definitely still 6, said 6 in the top right. Okay. Nonomi, are you hurt? Hoshino, no, I'm okay. Good. What a relief. Hoshino. We're not done. Upstairs, let's follow them. Okay, got it. I'll come too. Let's go together. All right, everyone go. Go. Run. Oh my god, we finally made it to episode 20. That's not halfway though. We're not even halfway, guys. Hoshino! Thank you for the hydration gear. What about president? What about the president? And the stretch. You know, I think next ad break. Oh, next ad break will be the last ad break. Yeah, next ad break I'll take a bathroom break. So I gotta do that. Hee 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 hee. Alright, I'm done. The helicopter. Shoot it down. He got away. Shoot it down! It's a helicopter. Hoshino. Hoshino. You took down 3 helicopters. You took down 3 on your own. Just shoot it. Shoot the helicopter, Hoshino. Unfortunately, my little friends, the train cannon is mine. Shoot the helicopter. I swear to God. I swear. To put it simply, checkmate. Checkmate? I could shoot the rotors. The card so. Here it is. No, not it. Wait. That's why they needed her for her credit card? What do you need to buy, my guy? They'll just cancel the charge. That's not how credit cards work. Now the butler knows that Nonomi is not using the card, so the butler would be like, hey, cancel that charge. Don't let her reverse it. Wait, that's my card. When did you... We need this to access the path to Valley of Student Council Presidents. Valley of Student Council Presidents? Yes, according to our analysis, we need the Nefty's owner to an Nefty's owner's authentication to access the route there. Ideally, the owner of the would be present as well, but it seems Hoshino won't let that happen. But it should be fine as long as we have this card. Is the train cannon at this Valley of Student Council Presidents? Also, I've never heard of this place before. What? You still plan on giving chase? I won't allow it. We've assessed the train cannon's schemata's monetary value. We've taken it into account its strategic, technological, and historical significance. The value is approximately 80 billion yen. 80 billion yen? What the heck is that ridiculous number? The train cannon legally belongs to Kaiser. Dare lay a hand on it and you'll have to pay an astronomical amount of compensation to property damages. Oh, man. I mean, they already have to pay an unpayable debt, so it doesn't really matter. Are you prepared to pull yourself in more debt? Abitus Foreclosure Task Force. If it comes to that, I'll get you a job at Kaiser PMC, Hoshino. Black Suit will be happy. No, Black Suit is gone. Did he come back to the group? I thought he left you guys. Or would you like to go the proper route and engage in a legal battle with me? I welcome that as well. I will torment you endlessly until you graduate. I would be the one taking on the legal battle, by the way. Hoshino doesn't need to do that. I will do that. That's like literally, as a sensei, that is probably my actual job, to fight their legal battles. I don't think she needs to do that. Yeah, that would be up to me. I'll do the legal stuff. Absolutely. Not me, E2, me sensei. I could not fight a legal battle. I know nothing. And I'll torment your new students, if there are any, that is. Is Suo gonna finally backstab? Because there must be a reason she retired, right? She must be like, I don't want to do this. So, huh? What is it, Suo? Yay! What are you doing? Would you kill him? Now I'm the president of Kaiser Corporation. Oh my god, no. There's so much backstabbing. This is insane. Everyone gets backstabbed. What are you? Gah! She pushed him off. Is he dead? Did he like fall to his death? What? Out of nowhere? Why would she? Oh my god, did he like fall? Okay, he's fine. How did he live? He fell from the sky. How is he alive? Does anyone die in this game? I truly thought it was only the students that were immortal due to the halos. I guess he's a robot. But like, you drop a robot from like 400 feet up in the air, he slams into the concrete ground, he's dead. Are you okay? These injuries are severe. Contact headquarters immediately. What am I watching? Takanashi Hoshino. The Valley of Student Council Presidents. You know where that is, right? I will locate you there. Give chase if you want to stop the train cannon. You? If you fail to do so, I'll activate the train cannon and take it away from Abydos. Okay. The Valley of Student Council Presidents. Where is that? I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard it before. I've never heard of it before. Valley of Student Council Presidents. I remember Sector 35-9. It's going to be the same no matter where we go. If this Abydos President's exhibition hall with all those valuables and treasures actually existed, the previous student council members would have found it and sold everything off ages ago. It's said that the foremost student council presidents of Abydos constructed an exhibition hall back in the day. You just fix himself as long as their mother was. Yeah, I guess. I'm just surprised. How is bro even groaning? How did he say ugh? Everything should be a pile of like nothing. I'm willing to believe it, I guess, because I guess nobody dies in this universe except Sensei. Sensei can get shot lethally. I haven't died yet because there's always been immediate medical attention, but like I am very mortal. That is like the point, is Sensei is indeed super mortal. I think the train cannon was there all along. Wait, Hoshino, where are you going? Hoshino, please wait, just talk to us. Hoshino, we have to talk. Everything is okay now. We even saved Nonomi. We didn't have to deny Yume's presidency for the foreclosure task force thanks to Sensei. Yes, so don't go alone. We'll do this together. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Yes, you can. That's an order, because you're just a secretary. What? Hoshino, you're not... Hoshino, wait. If I return to the foreclosure task force now, we won't be able to destroy the train cannon. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go now. I can't be a part of the foreclosure task force. My Abydos student council has to be separate from you. No, it doesn't. I allowed it. It is now the same. I said it is, so now it is. Hoshino. What? No, your declaration is meaningless now. Even if it is meaningless, I still need it for what I have to do. Everything that happens from here on out has to be unrelated to the foreclosure task force. It doesn't. Unfortunately, it's gonna be. This'll just be a rogue attack from Hoshino, a member of the fake student council. Otherwise, the blame will fall on the foreclosure task force. That's fine. Wait, Hoshino. You drop a smoke grenade? A sand grenade? No, okay, it looks like sand. I'm sorry, Shiroko. Gah. The train cannon can't remain in Abydos, no matter what. I'm going to destroy it. I won't let it block my junior's path forward. No, Hoshino. This is what happened to Yume. This already happened to you. Don't do it again. And thanks to preserving Yume's memory, all of you. Hoshino. Just a little longer. Our transport is nearby here. Out of Abydos, escort me and contact the headquarters and have the entire group, not just Kaiser PMC, gather here. The entire group? Yes. Oh, he's going full force. Kaiser Industries, Kaiser Loans, Kaiser Constructions, even the Kaiser convenience stores. Wait, Angel 26? No. Is Sora gonna be here? Oh my god, if Sora shows up to fight against us, I will lose my mind. For the record, Sora is a middle school girl who works at the Kaiser convenience store. She works at the convenience store in Shale Tower. So I got, dude, if she shows up, be like, what am I doing here? That would be cinema. Ace up 24. Oh man. Oh man, that would have been so funny. Oh, that would have been so good though. All right, I'm rewriting it. I don't care. I want them to acquire it so Sora can show up at this battle for no reason. Just to be like, summon the entirety of Kaiser PMC's forces, all the subsidiaries. This is an all-out war. Kaiser Corporation will engage in total war in Abydos. Total war? Our target is a valley of student council precedents. Secure the train cannon. The train cannon must be taken out of Abydos district. It's absolute must. Yes, absolutely. All right, here we go. Hold on, I'm pouring a cup of tea. This is a very important time, I know. I know. Okay. How'd she know? I'll find her. Sora's weapon is a grenade launcher. Wait, really? Where did they show that? I've never seen her weapon. I can't find it. I think that's awesome if it is a grenade launcher. That's so cute. Thank you for the unya. To be continued. Oh. It's Ibuki time. Hello, Ibuki. Is everyone okay? Thank you. You saved us. I can't just do this anymore. I'm going home. Ibuki. Me too. I can't believe I'm getting my hands on a can't believe I've tried to get my hands on a Abydos. I must have lost my mind. Thanks for the random Ibuki. The damages we suffered were immeasurable. Yeah, I never should have gotten involved in a scheme like this. Yes, you're making the right decision. The president has summoned all of the Kaiser Group's forces here. The first wave will enter the district tonight. Or Ibuki sounds to keep us happy during this insane war. The Abydos district will become a battlefield. Before that happens, please evacuate. Understood. You're all cowards. Miss. Are you okay, Butler? What have I done? Abydos is going to become a battlefield because of your actions. You've done something terrible. Insane dichotomy. What's happening in the story and then the Ibuki sound effects is crazy. I didn't want this. I know, Butler. You know? Yes, you know you want the same thing as the Foreclosure Task Force. The revival of the Nephthys in Abydos to restore its prosperity. But in the end, this was the result. Look around you at your private equity fund. I know, but I just couldn't turn back once I learned of the train cannon's existence. I couldn't stop thinking about it. About if we just had that, if only. To be honest, I still feel that way. If only we had it, then Nephthys and Abydos could return to. Yeah, but that's too much to ask for. Take care, Butler. Where are you going, miss? I'm going to stop Hoshino. I'm going to stop her from destroying the train cannon and dropping out of school. Wait. Don't we want to destroy the train cannon? Isn't that the point? But how? Well, one way or another. I couldn't stop Hoshino again. I'm just so weak. No, you underestimate how stupidly strong Hoshino is. Are you still talking about that? Like we just said, it's not your fault, Shiroko. Hoshino's just too strong. Tear up, Shiroko. Yeah. Yes, I think this was Hoshino's plan from the beginning. Rescue Nonomi, separate herself from the foreclosure task force, and then destroy the train cannon. Just ask Noah to throw a pillow. Oh man, Noah will have this war wrapped up in a second with one pillow. Then Abidos wouldn't be held responsible. I still need to make a short about that because I have the whole relationship quest for Noah up on my YouTube channel. I just haven't posted it yet. I should probably, you know, I should get Yuka's as well because I think I have Yuka's somewhere on my channel. I'll do them at the same time. I gotta get around to that. Then Abidos wouldn't be held responsible. Yeah, you know, there was just something off about Hoshino. How do I say this? It's like she's been chased by something only she can see. Yeah, it's not that she doesn't think we can solve this together. She's just refusing to. It feels like that time. That time. And she ran away. I think Hoshino above all. She thinks that Yume would have wanted her to destroy the train cannon. What? But she never told Hoshino that, right? She kind of did. Yeah, but I think Hoshino's fixated on that thought that President Yume would have wanted that. Why? I'm not sure. I don't exactly understand. She's what's pushing Hoshino so hard. Yeah, but Yume said if we all fight, then we're no better than them or whatever, so we gotta destroy it. Which, I mean, what are we gonna do if we don't destroy the cannon, though? But it's probably... Dun-dun-dun-dun, flashback time? We haven't had a flashback in a while. Hoshino, it's a treasure hunt. Hoshino? Oh. What? What now? Oh, she's ready. Why are you dressed like that, Hoshino? More Ibuki. Oh, this? Are you trying to become a real fish because you like them so much? What kind of ridiculous question is that? Of course not. I got my clothes wet when I was trying to repair the pipes. I'm just wearing this while they dry out. The broken faucets on the field. You fixed them? I gave it a shot, but it didn't work. It's more complicated job than I expected. I guess there are things that even geniuses like you can't do. And mechanical things? Are mechanical things difficult for you too, like they are for me? Forget that. What were you saying, Yume? What's this treasure hunt stuff? Just what you said. A treasure hunt. Take a look at this. It's really amazing, Hoshino. You say that every time, but I don't believe you anymore. No, this time it's for real. It's technically a rumor that's been floating around Abydos, but I found actual records. You found records for rumors before. Fool me once. Valley of Student Council Presidents? Yeah. They say that the previous Abydos Student Council presidents built an exhibition hall to commemorate their strengths. It's supposedly filled with a bunch of really valuable items. If that were true, the school would have sold off everything worth anything. Oh, bye, Ibuki. Bye-bye. Everything worth anything when our financial problems started. Yes, that's what you would think, right? But the Valley of Student Council Presidents was constructed in secret location to protect it from thieves. Even now, no one knows where it is. That means... Yes, it's completely possible that it's filled to the brim with tons of priceless treasures. And you want to go find it. Exactly, it's a treasure hunt, Hoshino. That obviously makes no sense. If no one knows where it is, how are we going to find it? Okay, so this is where things get interesting. I found this while I was going through some old student council documents. From the members of the previous student council. What am I looking at? This page all blacked out. I can't read what it says. I think they were trying to hide something, but look right here. Is that an address? Abydos Desert Restricted Desert Sector 35-9? Yep. I don't know exactly where it is, but we have a clue, which makes this totally different from our other hunts. See? Seriously, Yume. I know it's only an address, but still. How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself? Well, but... This is no time to be standing around. We need to head there right now. Every second counts. Let's go. It's time for a treasure hunt. I have a good feeling this time. I think we're gonna find some real treasures. Off we go. Hoshino, wait, you need to change first. Yeah. All right, did they find anything? Obviously not, because we would have known. There's nothing here, Yume. No luck here either. Oh, another failure. She made it. Vitus Desert Restricted District Sector 35-9. This place hasn't changed at all. Probably a little more dusty. Just a little. Is this an obsession? An obsession? Not only for Hoshino and me, but for everyone involved with this? Private equity fund, Nefties, even the Kaiser president? Like moths to a drawn to a fire. This obsession. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine if the train cannon was the friends we made along the way. Imagine if there's no train cannon. And it's just like the real treasure was friendship. That would be so funny if they get in there's like a sign that says like there's no train cannon. It's all about the journey. That would be hilarious. Oh man, I feel like there is an actual train cannon, but man, that would be funny if there was no train cannon. Obsession, you say. Regardless, our mission hasn't changed. We have to stop Hoshino. You're right. If we destroy the train cannon, Kaiser will heap an exorbitant amount of debt on us. But if we leave Kaiser be, they'll come into possession of the train cannon. We need to find some kind of solution. Stopping Hoshino's reckless behavior should be our top priority right now. There's no room for me to hesitate anymore. Aren't things just gonna keep ending up the same way? Beating Hoshino is just impossible. Sensei, is there anyone who can help? Is this where it comes into play? No spoilers for anyone who doesn't know. Is this where she comes into play? Someone strong enough to take on Hoshino? There's no way. No, that's not a solution either. If the motivation behind Hoshino's actions is related to Yume, physically stopping her won't be able to solve the problem. Also agree. Stopping her won't be an issue. Or won't solve the issue. This Abidos High School's fight. Outsiders won't be able to help us this time. I guess that's our answer then. This is something we have to do, right? Yes, that's our only way. Then what are we waiting for? We have to go after Hoshino to the Valley of Student Council Presidents. Does anyone know how to get there? I think Hoshino knew where it was. I know. Huh? Butler? Oh, he's here. He's not a coward. Let's go. The redemption of Butler. I'm so pumped. Butler, you know where the Valley of Student Council Presidents is? Abidos Desert Restricted Desert or District Sector 35-9. That's what the president said. That's one of the most desolate, rocky valley areas of the Abidos Desert, 480 kilometers from here. I believe there is a long-abandoned Trans-Desert Railway station at that address. Well, thank you, man. What an absolute legend. I mean, he's still messed up, but you know what? He did one good thing. Is this door over here open? All right, so the fact that Suo was part of Kaiser does lean a little more credence to the fact that she could take Abidos on. I don't think she could take Hoshino on though. We'll see. He's learn the butts? What? The control system is on. I thought everything here was broken down scraps at this point. Nefty's administrator confirmed. Izayoi Nonomi. I see, it wasn't broken, it just needed to be accessed using a Nefty's card. So that's how they hid it all these years. The destination isn't Great Oasis Station. It must be a Valley of Student Council Presidents. There's another train that just left for the valley. That must be the eye patch. Let's see here. To operate the train, there's a big lever. Wow. Oh, it's a. Oh, I thought it was a pink train with the lights off. That was easy. I may look like an abandoned station on the surface, but it's actually a junction station with a hidden passage. It leads to the Valley of Student Council Presidents. The Abido Student Council must have used Nephthys technology to construct it. If you activate Nonomi's authentication there, the hidden route will unlock. That means... Butler. Thank you for helping us, Butler. No, you shouldn't thank me. I'm sorry, miss. Butlering. Oh, I get it. Oh, I see. It all makes sense. Luring the butts, I see. I'm sorry, miss. Butler. There's no time to waste. You must hurry. Suo and Hoshino are already en route. Okay. But who exactly is Suo? At first I thought she was a Highlander student, but then she was actually under Nephthys, and she seemed to side with the private equity fund, but then she was actually part of Kaiser PMC, and now... Why does she want Hoshino to go to the Valley of Student Council Presidents? Asagiri Suo was originally a delinquent we found wandering about with no affiliation to any academy. After she caught Nephthys' attention, we admitted her to Highlander to serve as our bodyguard. My bodyguard? Yes, but after you withdrew your admission, the role was useless and we had completely forgotten about her. But at some point we realized she'd worked her way up as the high-ranking overseer at the audit office. That's why we approached her again, when the private equity fund incident occurred. At this point, it appears I know very little of Suo myself. What her true identity and objective really are, I couldn't say. I guess we'll find out when we get to the valley. I was really not expecting this much lore from Suo. However, at this point, the only way you'll catch up with them is with an incredibly fast bullet train. A bullet train? Oh, I know who's gonna drive it. I know who's gonna drive it. It better be the twins. It better be the twins. How could we possibly procure a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need some help. Yes, let's go. Shupo twins for the win. Let's go. The best train conductors in the world. Your heroes are here. Oh, you guys. We totally accidentally eavesdropped. You need a bullet train? When it comes to the Trans-Desert Railway, no one knows the route better than, better. And we do owe you a favor. I'm trying to say, we've got some skin in the game when it comes to Trans-Desert Railway. Yuppies, they attacked us just because we're victims. Yeah, you're victims, all right. I mean, you are. In this case, you are, but you're not innocent. So, we'll get you there safe and sound. All aboard! I thought you were a bunch of dummies, but at least you know when to show gratitude. Yes, thank you, Highlander Academy. We'll count on you. Wowie. Wowie, bear witness to the super speed train drift time. Uh-oh. If we don't die on the way there. Yeah, that one's too dangerous for these normies, Hikari. Normies! Yeah, I'm kind of a normie. We'll be okay, right? Safety-wise. Thank you, CCC. We owe you one. All right. We'll get everything ready. Here we go. Preparations completed. Speedy time. Can we board now? Hold on a minute. What's that fuel tank you're holding? It's hydrazine. What? What? That's a rocket booster. Isn't it dangerous? I was wondering when that would come into play. Nozomi's little like 3D animation for her EX seal is a rocket booster. I thought that was like a little weird. I've never seen that. So we're just adding a rocket booster on the train. Do trains these days use that for fuel? Yeah, haha, no. I just brought it just in case of an emergency. A what? We're gonna need it. Probably. Probably. Are you sure about this? You know that's highly toxic, not to mention the incredibly volatile. Ayane, this isn't the time. They know they're slang, they really do. Let's worry about it later, Ayane. I'm sure it'll be fine. Train just explodes. Yeah, nothing will happen. We'll get you to the junction lickety split. So hurry and get on. Ayane is like, I don't know about strapping a rocket engine to a train. If you say so. Please take care of yourselves, officers. Okay, we'll be back before you know it. So lay low for a while. Pyahaha. Go, go. I love it. So the twins were never as bratty as they were meant to be. I mean, they kind of are. But they're really not. I guess we have our pick of seats. Wow, look at this. There are seat belts. You're going to need them. You're going to need the seat belts. What? Do trains have seatbelts these days? But why? Is there a reason? You're gonna need a seatbelt on this train, Ayane. Well, roller coasters have seatbelts too. I guess it's not all that weird, right? Strap in, guys. If they had a nuclear reactor on the train. Guys, yep. It's like we're at an amusement park. Yeah. Okie dokie. Everyone on board? Yeah, let's get going. Sensei, you gotta sit down. It's like that scene from Spaceballs where the guy's like, no, I'm not strapping in. And then he like dies. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Ah. Whoa, intense G-force. It's like Sensei's pinned the back of the wall. It's like, I can't move. So, this is the normal speed, Hikari? Who knows? I don't. It's my first time too. Yeah, haha. I like it. You guys are insane. All right, we have an ad break, so I'm gonna pause right here. Trouble incoming. Yeah, perfect timing. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break while the ads play. Last ad break of the night. Finish strong. Let's see if we can get halfway through the 43 episodes. I'll be back really quick. All right, and we are back. Let's go. Trouble incoming. Kaiser PMC is chasing us on top of the train. It's an aerial assault right now. Aerial assault? Oh gosh. What? Yikes. They're targeting the lead engine car. Someone's got to stop them. I mean, that sounds like us. Sounds like we can do it. Welcome back for the ads, everybody. You didn't miss much. I literally just read the couple lines. Kaiser PMC is on top of the train. So we're gonna go kill them. Okay, leave it to us. I think that's our cue. Yes, we'll fight them off. All right, here we go. Are we fighting on top of the train again? Yes, love fighting on top of the train. It's so silly. Oh, they airdrop some dudes. Go! Alright, I think I'm going to turn off auto, and I'm only going to use Nonomi skill just to make this a little easier. Not that it really matters, but... Nonomi, hurry up! Why is she standing so far back? Oh, I guess we have to redo this. 21 enemies? There's so many. Maybe we can drop Setikas while we're here. Hey, camera? Hey, camera? Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh no, the boss enemy. Whatever shall we do? Oh, maybe we need to do a little bit of healing. Drop that while we're there. Just kidding, we're gonna one-shot him. Goodbye. What? What do you mean? Oh, he's dead. Nice. It gives it a little bit more interesting than just sitting here and waiting. All right, let's put it back to there. Phew, nice work. Those dummies got in our way for a while. Won't get in our way for a while. For a while? A while. Kaiser PMC hijacked the whole train. Hot pursuit. What? Okies. All Okies will lose them by doing something. Doing what? Hydrazine injection. Uh-oh. Guys, seatbelts. Seatbelts. Seatbelts, everyone. Thanks. What? Injection? Ouch. Alright, we're gonna do one more episode here, depending on how long this episode is. Episode 22. Guys, we're at the halfway mark. Halfway! We did it! Well, we gotta finish this, I guess. Well, I got some bad news. Kaiser PMC's train is seconds away from catching up. Huh? Yuppies, we tried to lose them. It was no use. What are our options? None. You all hop off the train and get to the valley thing. We'll hold them here. Wowie, time to unleash secret technique, train drift. Train drift? But... Restricted district, sector 35-9. It's like an hour's walk from here. It'll be a breeze. Us? Nah, don't sweat it. No sweat. We'll stall them. Then boom, surrender. Understood. I don't know if you could surrender to them. Thank you, CCC. Are we on the side of justice this time? It feels all wrong. No, heroes. We are heroes. You are heroes this time. Have that thaw ready and you're missing some prime. Oh, that's true. I guess I am missing a couple thaws. Oh, man. So, if I got this right, we're jumping out as soon as the train stops. Yeah, stay close to me, Sensei. I'll protect you. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Shiroko. I'll owe you one. Oh! Here we go. Crash incoming. Get ready. She's gonna crash the train. Ready? Ooh. They like crash. What did they do? They just crashed the train on purpose. Insane. Crazy strategy. Oh. It's train drift time. Are you I'm so happy we get to see it twice. It's so insane. Oh my god, they all died. They all died. They all fell off the train. They just showed that cutscene for like no reason. They're like, we really liked it. We're just showing it again. Oh, bastards! The train's been destroyed. What should we do now? Report this to the main unit. Otherwise, we'll be stuck out here. We found the Highlanders. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We surrender. We surrender. Don't shoot. Let's be civilized. These guys aren't the target. Where are the Abido students? Abidos, huh? What's that? We're lonely speed racers. Passengers are but a luxury. Passengers are a luxury? Not them saying that in their full Highlander outfit. Huh. I don't see them inside. Were they not on the train? What? They can't be. Are you guys gonna just leave us like this? Where's the tea? Is this how you treat your guests? For me, cookies. What are you even saying? Oh my god, legendary. They're lucky they didn't get like mowed down. All right, and now we begin the hour-long trek. Is everyone okay? Yes, everyone's fine. Yeah, I think we've managed to slip out without being seen. Good thing we timed that just right. Otherwise, we would have been seriously injured. Restricted district sector 35-9 is about an hour from here. I'll lead the way. Yeah, let's go. We're here. This should be it. Wait, they just skipped. They just skipped it. They're like, yeah, nothing important happened. They just walked for an hour in complete silence. So this is the Hidden Junction station. Hasn't this station been restricted for a long time? It doesn't feel that abandoned. Yeah, look, the door's open over there. Well, you do know Hoshino was here, right? Let's go inside. This is the station's control room. It looks like someone's already been here. I see. It seems you can travel in a lot of different areas from the Abydos from this station. There's a route to downtown Abydos, Great Oasis Station, even to the Gehenna district. What? To the Gehenna? Are they like the closest neighboring district? Why Gehenna? The admin rights have already active. Someone must have unlocked it using Nonomi's card. Yeah, probably Suo. The control log shows that the trains left for the Valley of Student Council. 2 trains left for Valley of Student Council presidents a few hours ago. Hoshino, we need to follow her. Then let's go. Flip the switch again. Who turned it off? Who turned it off if you have to take a train? Here, it's the train. Can we all board? Yeah, it's an automated system, so we don't need a conductor. It'll take about an hour to get to the valley. 1 hour. We'll arrive before sunset. This valley place, the train cannon's been hidden there all this time? Whoops. Yeah, Hoshino might be there already. We need to hurry before she does anything reckless. Yeah, she's like a little kid by the pool who needs a constant watching. Not exactly what you'd expect from another upperclassman. What does Suo want? I wonder why she called Hoshino there. Yeah, there's only one way to find out. Let's get on board, Sensei. Let's head to the valley. Really interested to see where this goes. This is the Valley of Student Council Presidents. And that's... Oh, well, the train cannon is real. It's just sitting there? It's not even like underground. It's just out in the open. Abydos and Gehenna. Whoa. Okay, interesting. So Gehenna is part of this too. To be continued. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that is where we're gonna call it for this episode. We have made it halfway through chapter 3. Halfway. I mean, this episode, we got through so many. These episodes got super short, so I mean, maybe it's going to come together a lot quicker, but we still have a lot of episodes to get through. So we will be continuing this next time. We're going to figure out what's up with the train cannon. And honestly, I'm really more interested in Suo right now. Is she like another Egyptian being god? I don't know. Also, that crazy, they had that little thing to Gehenna, and now there's Gehenna on the train cannon. I think we're gonna see somebody show up. I wonder who it could be. What powerful girl from Gehenna could possibly show up? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But that's what we're gonna call this episode for right now. If you enjoyed this, feel free to hop over on some of the streams over here on Twitch or over on the YouTube channel. Feel free. I'd like to see you here. But if not, that's okay. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!